So welcome into Boys Division I semifinals between Mountain Mission and Potter's House. Potter's House will be in those white uniforms going right to left. Mountain Mission in the blue uniforms going left to right. Just in time for opening tap, and that was an odd tap to say the least, so they will redo it here. 6'10" Jethro Deshumpa against 6'11" Udoka Azubuike. We'll have to kind of reset things here.
So we have a Sun Devil signee. It's going to be against a Jayhawk.
Arizona State and Kansas commits going head-to-head here for the opening tap.
This could be the first of many matchups.
It could be. Opening tap played back to Potter's House, and they will bring it up. Starters for Potter's House are Mike McDougal, Bobby McFadden, Cordarius Hastings, Riquel Smoot, and Udoka Azubuike.
Nice little hook.
And Azubuike with the bucket. So a 2-0 lead for Potter's House. Back the other way, this turned over. On the run comes Hastings down the lane. That pass deflected off the hoop. And a whistle and a charging foul on Cordarius Hastings. That's his first, team first on Potter's House. For Mountain Mission, the starters are Harold Baruti, Jethro Deshumpa, Masik Bender, Keyshawn Montague, and Simon Walczak. Back the other way. Wow, little reverse floater goes for Jethro Deshumpa.
7 out of 10 of Mountain Mission roster is seniors, so they are a lot of veterans, a lot of experience on that team.
Out front with it is Mike McDougal, junior, working left side. Gives it off now far side to McFadden. Down the lane, has that stripped away. Bender out on the break, 2-on-1 ahead. Left back to Masik, who lays it in off the glass. Bender with the bucket. 4-2 Mountain Mission. Off it comes for Smoot. Now outside. Back to Smoot on the wing. Swing it across. In the post it goes for Azubuike. And that won't go. Gets his own rebound back. Working inside. We got a whistle and a travel, and it will be Mountain Mission basketball. Boy, that's big boy basketball down low. That's big boy basketball. So Mountain Mission to play it in, and it comes to Bender. Gives it back out front to Montague, and it will be Mountain Mission ball here. 6:21 to go in the first. They lead at 4-2. And it comes to Bender. Masik down the lane, had it stripped out of bounds. And the challengers will keep it. In front it comes to Bender. Hands it back out for Montague. Now 3-ball in the corner. That won't go. And here comes Potter's House on the run. Down the lane. This goes off the glass. No from McFadden. Back out front. 3-ball. That won't go. Rebound tip back up and a good job by Riquel Smoot underneath. And we're tied at 4, and the inbounds pass is stolen.
You see Oscar Shebway for Mountain Mission there. Number 42 is listed at 6'8".
And looks small.
No more than a sophomore.
Back on the baseline. Smoot fires a little 15-footer. That won't go. Rebound goes to McDougal, and then he throws it away. Walczak into the front court. Backs it out. Gets a screen from Deshumpa. Yeah, we got a whistle and a timeout to Mountain Mission. 30-second timeout to Mountain Mission. Pavel Mrozik not very pleased with what's going on so far for the challengers. A 4-4 tie between Mountain Mission and Potter's House.
You can see there Coach Jared Miller. No, I'm sorry, that's Powell Mrozik, Mountain Mission coach.
So 5:08 to go in the first, tied at 4. And then it comes back to the free throw line, kick it back out for Bender. Dumps it in the post to Shumpa working on the inside. That won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it will be Potter's House basketball. No, I said it was off.
Bender is 6'11". They have 2 other 6'10" players.
And it comes into the backcourt. Walchuk will bring it up into the front court. Down the lane, Bender lost it out of bounds. It will stay with Mountain Mission. Now it comes in the wing, 3 ball. That's short. Rebound underneath to Walchuk. Try to bring it back out. We got a whistle and a foul underneath. Recoil Smoot picks up his first, team second on Potter's House. Now this pass knocked away, loose on the floor. Bender comes up with it. Outside 3 ball, good. Triple for Keyshawn Montague. 7-4 the lead for Mountain Mission. 4:15 to go in the first. In the post it goes. Working there is Azabuke, and he will head to the free throw line. As the foul on Jethro Tasumpa, that will be his first, team second. And to the free throw line goes Udoka Azabuke. First one is good. And one more coming up here for Udoka. And the second one is good. 7-6 the lead for the Challengers as they'll bring it up here. Montague into the front court. Gets a screen, works back up top. Off to Bender. Dumps it in the post to Sumpa. That was way off the mark. Back out on the run is McFadden down the lane, and that is erased by Masick Bender. And then we get a foul in the front court. It's the foul on Bobby McFadden. That's his first, team third. As into the lineup for Mountain Mission comes Florent Thamba along with Jacob Miakowski. On the wing, it goes to Baruti. His little pull up the free throw line won't go, and strong board there from Azabuki. Back the other way, McDougal tried to stutter step and lost it. Turnover leads out on the break to Montague, and he lost it. Couple of quick turnovers. Azabuki dumps it back over to Hastings. Corderius down the lane, ran out of room. Now underneath, wide open. Down low is Bobby McFadden. And it's an 8-7 lead for Potter's House. Up with it comes Montague. Tries to work around Azubuike. Now in the post, Bender got free and missed the layup. Had a wide open layup and couldn't finish. Back the other way at a whistle and charging foul on Mike McDougal. He'll pick up his first, team fourth. Lewis Dorsey and Jared Jones check in. Montague into the front court. Pass down low, deflected, is stolen away. This pass ahead to Dorsey on the baseline. I don't know where he was trying to go with that, but threw it away. And back the other way comes Baruti. Underneath, Bender has that blocked by Azubuike. Now underneath, that shot off the mark. And back out with it comes Potter's House on the run. Down the lane, that won't go. And it will be Potter's House basketball. So Diego Brito checks into the lineup. Now it comes out front. Tracked down by McDougal. 3-ball, that won't go. Rebound underneath, back up, no. And that knocked out of bounds. Will be Potter's House basketball on the far sideline. So Cordarius Hastings plays it in. 3-ball in the corner. That's off the mark by Dorsey. Off on the wing, 3-ball. That won't go. Trapped down in the corner. And it will be about Mission basketball. Long 3 out front. That banks in. Well, it's not exactly the way he drew it up, I don't think, but Diogo will take it. His first 3, and it's 10-8 the lead for the Challengers. 1 minute to go in the first. Out front down the lane. Hastings had that blocked. And got a whistle and a foul underneath. Florent Thiamba picks up his first. And team second is Cordarius Hastings to the free throw line. Free throw rattles around and off. Walczek back in for Mountain Mission. McQuail Smoot comes back in for Potter's House.
We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Be sure to share this broadcast, the YouTube link, with friends and family on Facebook or Twitter. Or just give them a call and say, hey, check out NACA Sports on YouTube.
So 1 on a 2 that trip. The Lions back to a 2-3 zone here. Baseline. 3-ball is good. Triple for Jacob Miakowski. 13-9 Challengers. McDougal swings it across for Hastings. Down to 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Hastings down the lane, throws up a runner. That won't go. And it will be Mountain Mission basketball. Walczak back out front. Now a kick on the baseline. Down to 2 seconds, 1, and the 3 is off the mark. So at the end of the first quarter, 13-9 is the lead for Mountain Mission over Pounders House. Take a break, come back with the second quarter in a moment. You're watching the NACA National Tournament. And to start the second quarter, that pass sails out of bounds from Jacob Miakowski. Mike McDougall will bring it up from the wing for Dorsey. Hastings out front, looking to get a step. Now dumps it down low, smooth. And that brought out of bounds, and it will stay with Potters House. So McDougall backs it out to the timeline, trying to work top of the key. Off to Jones, came back across to Dorsey. Down the lane and runs it up and in.
Well, he had to fight for that one.
So 13-11 now the lead for Mountain Mission. Down the lane, that runner won't go. Rebound, tip back up and in. Miakowski with the bucket, making it 15-11. Back the other way, we've got a whistle and a foul.
Miakowski's actually 6'7", and it's hard to believe when he's standing down there around those giants. You just don't.
Yeah, he
really
doesn't look big. It's a pretty good sized kid, but free throw is good. And McDougall will have another one coming here. And the foul was on Keyshawn Montague. That's his first, team third. And that free throw is good. So Walczak will try to bring it up here. Brings it outside down the lane, getting all the way to the hoop and laying it in is Diogo Brito.
That was Florent Tamba that really bucks out that lane for him, to opening that lane down inside.
Out front, McDougall with it. Kicks it off on the wing. Back to the free throw line for Jones. Three ball, that won't go by Hastings. Now out on the run, Mountain Mission, and that's going to go back down to Potters House. Udoka Azubuike back into the lineup along with Bobby McFadden. So if it comes on the wing for Hastings, Azubuike out front. I'll Smoot with it. McFadden in between the circles, dumps it back near side. Oh, we're down to 5:45 to go. 3-ball out front. It's good. Wow. Nice little stutter step move. Freed him up just enough for McDougal to hit the 3. 17-16, the lead for Mountain Mission. 5:30 to go in the half.
This game has been neck and neck.
Well, 3-ball in the corner. That's good. Really friendly roll for Jacob Miakowski. His second 3 of the game. 20-16, the lead for the Challengers. Now I dump it down low to Azubuike, and he throws it away. Back out on the run comes Montague. Near side, wall check for 3. That misses. Rebound underneath, no. And back out with it. Now comes Hastings down the lane. Alley-oop dunk for Udoka Azubuike. Well, he made that look way too easy. 20-18. And it's the lead now for Mountain Mission. Montague trying to work back out, fires a 3. Wow. Right down the well for Keyshawn Montague. 23-18, back down the lane, that's blocked. And back up at the front court, got a whistle and a foul on Mike McDougal. That's his second, team 5th. Jethro Deschampa and Nathan Mapandy check in for Mountain Mission.
Both coaches are keeping rotating those benches out to keep these players as fresh as possible. This is a very athletic matchup right here.
Malchuk has that blocked, but we got a whistle and a foul. That's on Udoka Azubuike. That's his first and team 6th. Free throw rattles around and off. Walchuk will have another one coming. Walchuk 1 out of 2. Smoot with it. Has to go far side. Stolen by Walchuk. Little give and go back to Simon. He'll lay it in with the left hand. And we had a whistle and an inbounding violation. And that will give it back to Mountain Mission.
And this game is the straightforward path to the championship game. It's
a semifinal.
Yep, absolutely.
26-18 is the lead for Mountain Mission. 3:42 left in the half. Take a little break. Come back with more from the NACA Nationals in just a moment. Out of the timeout, inbounds goes down low to Tsumpa, and we got a traveling violation on Jethro. So Cordarius Hastings will play it in. 8-point lead for Mountain Mission. McDougal brings it up here for the Lions. Off it comes to McFadden. Trying to work out front is McDougal. Swings it back over near side. Hastings on the baseline. McFadden, no. And back out of there with it come the challengers. Off it goes to Bender for three. Got a roll, but not quite enough. And back it comes. Now Powder's House will set it up. In the lane goes Hastings. Flips it back out front to McDougal. Down the lane, a little double clutch and spinner off the glass is good by Mike McDougal. Baruti trying to work baseline. Dumps it out, now gets it back in the corner, and that shot is short. Move out underneath. We have a jump ball, and it will be possession Potter's House with 2:06 to go in the half. So Keyshawn Montague back in for Mountain Mission.
So the winner of this game will play the winner of tonight's 9:30 contest between Hamilton Heights and The Rock.
Three ball out front, Rattle to round it off. Smoot tracks it down and then throws it away on the run, and that layup is good by Keyshawn Montague. 28-20. So now rolling up on 1:30 to go in the first half. With the post it goes as a bouquet. Dumps it down low. A little roller won't go, but as a bouquet puts it back up and in. The other way down the lane. Peruti just throws up a shot, but he manages to get fouled. Just a foul on Bobby McFadden. That's his second. And team seventh. Free throw off the mark. So Florent Thamba checks back in. (29-22). Not a minute to go in the half. And the post it goes for Azubuike. Trying to work there against Bender. Forces it up, and he's fouled down low. So foul is on Masik Bender with his first foul. Team fourth on Mountain Mission. Udoka Azubuike to the free throw line. As the first one's good. And the second one is good. So a pair of free throws makes it 29-24 Mountain Mission. And then a whistle and a foul. So foul is on Potters House. Raquel Smoot. That's his second. And team 8th. Into the lineup for Potters House comes Jared Jones. And to the line is Keyshawn Montague. And he hits the first. 30-24, Mountain Mission leads. Just 45 seconds to go in the half. Yeah, that one good. 31-24. As Hastings trying to work it up into the front court. Now gets a screen. It's a back out from McDougal. And a whistle. And it charges. McDougal runs over the top of Simon Walczak. McDougal picks up his third foul. Team 9th with 29 seconds to go in the half. So on mission to bring it up. Montague into the front court. And we got push off on the other way. So Keyshawn Montague picks up his second and team 5th. Down to 19 seconds to go in the half. The inbounds pass is picked off. Walczak goes to the hoop and lays it in. 33-24. Down to 10 seconds to go in the half. And now another turnover on Potters House. On mission plays it in on to 8 seconds. Up into the front court comes Montague down the lane. 4 seconds, 3. That will go. Tipped up. And that will do it for the first half.
What a half, John. That was amazing.
Yep, 33-24. A couple of big teams going at it. And Mountain Mission up by 9. Your first half scoring totals, first of all, for Potters House, 2 points for Lewis Dorsey, 7 for Mike McDougal, including a 3 and 2 of 2 from the line. Bobby McFadden with 2 points. Cordarius Hastings has 1. He was 1 of 2 from the stripe. Raquel Smoot with 2 points, 8 for Udoka Azabuki. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Potters House is 1 of 6 from three-point range. For Mountain Mission, 2 points for Masik Bender. 10 for Keyshawn Montague, including 2 threes and 2 of 2 from the line. Diogo Brito with 5 points, including a 3. Simon Walczak had 5. He's 1 of 2 from the line. 8 points for Jacob Miyakowski, including 2 threes. 1 for Harold Baruti. He's 1 of 2 from the line. And Jethro Teshumpa with 2 points. Mountain Mission 5 of 12 from three-point range. 33-24 is the lead for Mountain Mission at the break over Potters House. We'll take a break, come back with more of this Division I matchup in a little bit. You're watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.
My name's Courtney Smith-Donnelly. I'm going to be teaching biology and science this fall. I'll also be your new cross-country coach this season.
Dad, she's right out of college, never coached before, and she doesn't know what she's doing.
We've got one goal this year. That's when the state meet.
They say you deliberately had the girls run really slow in the race. Now, why would you do that?
Because that's the only way that they're going to get faster.
Shelby, go out with me this weekend.
My dad won't let me date yet.
He doesn't have to know.
Hey, did you hear about Savannah? She started smoking weed this summer.
A lot of girls smoke. The Bible doesn't say you can't.
The other girls all have families, and I don't. My parents divorced, and I don't get to see my dad.
I don't want to feel this way, but Anna is better than me at everything.
I just did what she said. Give me a break.
Where are the other girls?
They quit.
I don't know about this woman.
Neil Sims has already talked to the principal and the board.
You guys are gonna get killed next week.
I'm asking you to trust me and remember the goal.
Hey, you gotta get going, you're gonna lose!
Make a fist like this. We're a team. Nobody on this team quits. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. Whether you eat or drink or run, whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. Okay, that's going to take the focus off self. It's going to put on the one it's supposed to be on, and that's the Lord. What are you guys say, 1031?
1031!
I'm one of those people that have been affected by what God has done in my life. And I remember as a young man thinking to myself, I'd like to do something for God, but, I want to play basketball, but the problem was I didn't grow very tall. But it's not just with myself. I'm sure you may know I have a wife and 12 children, and they're part of the program as well. But we get to go around and do what we call a spectacular basketball show, and it's where we use basketball as a platform to reach people with a message of hope, and the hope that we reach them with is the message of Jesus Christ. But one thing I can do, I can spin a ball. And I gave that to Jesus, and for the last 20 years I've circled the globe spinning basketballs for the Lord. So it's been an honor.
Start of half number 2 begins in a turnover for Mountain Mission. As Potter's House brings it up, Hastings back out front to McFadden. Tries to get down the lane. He's fouled and head to the line. It's a foul on Harold Baruti. It's his first. And team first on Mountain Mission. Free throws here for Bobby McFadden. First one rattles in and out. And the second one here is no good. Rebound put back up, no. And as a bouquet can't get that to go. Still loose on the inside. And it will be Mountain Mission basketball. So out it comes, Walchuk out front, man-to-man defense for Potter's House here to begin the second half. There's a screen from Desumpa up front. Walchuk out a step and just goes all the way in and finishes. Samuel Walchuk with the bucket, 35-24. Back up with it as McDougal has to work into the corner, and now they swing it around. Hastings in the post for Azubuike. Now, once again, resetting things is Mike McDougal. McDougal, good little pick and roll, and the layup good, plus the foul by Raquel Smoot. Foul is on Jethro Desumpa. That's his second. Team second. 35-26 is Raquel Smoot to the free throw line. And his free throw's good. 35-27. Here comes now Walchuk to work it out. And a whistle and a foul on the outside. Bobby McFadden picks up his third foul. Team first on Potter's House. Now Lions go to 2-3 zone. On the wing is Baruti, swings it back across Montague. Now Walchuk will reset. Walchuk on the wing, Montague for three, that's good. Triple for Keyshawn Montague.
That was a deep three, and that's what they need to get back into this game.
Wow, and that shot is absolutely spiked off the floor by Desumpa as Bobby McFadden tried to get inside, and that was like a volleyball spike from Jethro. Pass back in the middle, deflected, still loose, now picked up by Hastings. To the free throw line, try to dump it underneath. We got a whistle and a traveling violation.
Getting something sorted out here.
So, Mission plays it in. Walking up is Montague. Three ball on the wing.
Another deep ball.
That won't go. Rebound tipped out. Whistle. And a reach in on Harold Baruti. That will be his second, team third. Three ball in the corner. That rattles around it in. So the triple is good from Mike McDougal.
Back to an 8-point game.
Now 5:15 to go in the third. It goes on the wing for Baruti. Now back on the run, pull up 3. That rattles in and out for Hastings. Now back the other way, under 5 minutes to go. Wall check down the lane, kicks it off. Bender for 3, that's no good. And out on the run comes Potter's House. McDougal into the front court, no, but he'll head to the free throw line. As the foul on Keyshawn Montague, that's his 3rd, team 4th. So Mike McDougal to the free throw line here. Well, first one is short. And McDougal will have one more as Diogo Brito checks in along with Florent Thamba. And the second free throw is good. So McDougal 1 out of 2. 38-31 is the lead for Mountain Mission. 4:45 to go in the third. Ball check over to Brito. I'll swing it around. You know it comes for Thamba. Now wall check in the corner. 3. That won't go. Rebound tip back out to Miakowski. And now Walchuk will restart it. And if it goes for Brito. Walchuk, good look underneath. And the reverse layup by Masek Bender. 40-31. Backing it up is McDougal. McDougal with a step into the lane, then almost threw it away. Hastings in the lane, kicks it off from McFadden. Nowhere to go with it, flips it back out. Hastings down the lane, dumps it off inside, and a travel on Rickwail Smoot. Simon Walchuk will walk it up. Swing it over for Brito. Baseline. Oh, nice shovel pass. Bender off on the inside to Thamba, who dunks it with 2 hands, and it's 42-31. Outside, dump it back out front for Smoot. 3 ball in the corner. That won't go. Rebound, tap to Smoot. Oh, and then an alley-oop dunk on the inside by Azubuike, who came flying through and just dunked it off the miss. And we got a 30-second timeout. 42-33 is the lead for Mountain Mission.
30-second timeout, Potter's House.
So we talked about Azubuike going to Kansas. They're missing DJ Russell, who is going to Miami. He couldn't make the trip because he is sick. Mike McDougal on this roster starting to get some mid-major looks. Potter's House finished 2nd in their conference, going 24-8 this year. A couple of big wins for them over Oldsmar Christian and Prolific Prep. Wall check, spins into the front court. Step back jumper is good for 15 feet. Nice shot from Simon on the break. There's Azubuike with the 2-handed dunk. 44-35, the lead for Mountain Mission. All check, lost it. Potter's House on the run again, and another turnover. Swing it back around. Brito with it. He lost it. We got a whistle and a foul out front. So, foul on Cordarius Hastings. That's his second, team second as well. All check down the lane. Leaves it off for Bender, who lays it up and in. Underneath, Azubuike gets the bucket and the foul on Masick Bender. Masick picks up his second foul, team fifth. And Azubuike, chance to hit a free throw here. Free throw here from Udoka. And that rattles around and in. 46-38, the lead for Mountain Mission. Challengers will get set to put it in play here. And it comes now, a skip pass up ahead to Baruti. He lost it, picked up by Dorsey. Now ahead it comes. Underneath, Azubuike has that blocked. And back the other way it comes. Now down the lane, that thrown away by Miyakowski, and it will be Padres House basketball. They do go up with it here. Goes baseline near side of Dorsey. Now 15-footer, that's short from Jones. 1 minute to go in the third, and it's 46-38. I'll check. Now near side three ball from Simon, that won't go. And back it comes on the run as Azubuike dunks it. But we have a whistle and a charging foul on the break. A foul on Cordarius Hastings, his third, team third.
See Coach McLaughlin over there in the coach's box trying to plead his case otherwise.
Keyshawn Montague into the front court. Hands it off to Baruti. Holds there, now swings it back over, and we got a whistle and a timeout. And it'll be a 30-second timeout with 26 seconds to go in the third. 46-38 is the lead for Mountain Mission. Well, we're tentatively scheduled, and I say tentatively, to have another game at 4 o'clock this afternoon between Potter's House and who's the other girls' team? Potter's House and boy, my brain's just
Riverdale.
not working.
Yeah,
and Riverdale.
Riverdale.
And those two teams are supposed to be in the championship tomorrow. Well, they will be regardless. So it'll be interesting to see if they decide to go ahead and play, despite the fact that they don't really need to, or none of us really know until we get to 4 o'clock what's going to happen.
So they're already in the championship game.
Regardless.
So they might.
It's just an extra game, I guess, and if you want to play it, but there's not really a whole lot of point in it other than just playing a game. Not deflected in the middle of the floor. This picked up by Montague. A three ball in the corner is
banked
good.
It in.
triple
Montague with another one.
So a triple by triple by Miakowski, and we have a whistle and a foul on Jacob. That's his first, team sixth. 49-38 is the lead for Mountain Mission with 5 seconds to go in the quarter. In it comes, down to 3-2. McDougal with 1 second fires, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
He will take 3 shots.
Wow, that is a terrible foul if you're Diogo Brito. He just fouled him a good 25 feet away from the hoop as the quarter's running out.
And the defending champions, Porterhouse, really need these baskets, and he missed the first one here, John.
McDougal misses the first. So, second free throw is good. And now McDougal with one more, and he makes 2 out of 3. So it's 49-40 at the end of the third. Mountain Mission with a 9-point lead. We'll take a break, come back with their fourth quarter in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Start of the fourth quarter, 49-40. It's the lead for Mountain Mission. Pounders House will get it first to start this final period.
I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for tuning in and watching the broadcast. Should be an exciting fourth quarter coming up here.
On the baseline, that layup won't go, but Azubuike there to dunk it. Azubuike got the bucket, making it 49-42. And Florent Thamba having some trouble getting off the court. So I'll pause the game for him to get off the floor.
Certainly hope that's nothing serious. He's a sophomore, 6'10".
And then it comes ahead up the right side for Montague. Back out front, Baruti. Fadeaway jumper from 15 feet is good. Baruti with the bucket, making it 51-42. And it comes. McDougal spins into the lane, nowhere to go. Back out front. Now 3-ball on the wing. That rattles off, no good. Rebound tipped up, no. What a whistle at a foul. So the foul is on Jacob Miakowski. That's his second foul. And Jared Jones to the line for 2 shots. First one rattles around it in. As Masek Bender checks in. And the second free throw is no good. 51-43. Working left side is Montague. On the lane off to Shumpa. His jumper won't go. Rebound back up and in by Masick Bender. And a steal on the inbound pass. Man, that bucket goes for Harold Baruti. 55-43. Back the other way. Good in the foul. So a quick step to the hoop by Mike McDougal. As the foul is on Harold Baruti. That's his third. And a free throw here for Mike McDougal. And the free throw is good. 55-46. Back it comes to Montague, working baseline, kicks it back, three ball. I think that hit the side of the backboard. And on the break it comes, and that ball is erased out of bounds by Diogo Brito. So then it comes. Working with the Darius Dorsey, he lost it. And loose ball on the floor, picked up now by Montague. Brings up into the front court. He lost it. Wall check with it. And loose ball on the floor. And ahead on the break, whistle and a foul. And I think the ball ended up going in too.
It sure did.
Boy, the Shumpa came flying down the floor to try to get there. Foul is on Keyshawn Montague. That will be his fourth. That's the 10th team foul.
You can definitely get a feeling of what's on line here with that back and forth there, and really amped up the aggressive play now that we're getting down into the fourth quarter.
So Mike McDougal to the free throw line here, trying to complete the three-point play. And the free throw is good. 55-49. Ball check into the front court. Now working with it is Brito back out front, 5:40 to go, a 6-point game. Got whistle and a reach in on Mike McDougal. That will be his fourth, team fourth.
Real quickly, we're going to zoom in on the Division I boys basketball banner that ultimately what they are competing for.
Well, that's the fourth foul on Cordelius Hastings, team fifth. Now Walchuk will bring it up into the front court. 5:30 to go, a 6-point lead from Mountain Mission. Three ball from Bender, that's short. And out on the run comes Potter's House. That's blocked by Bender, but a whistle and a foul. So Masick will pick up his third foul. And Cordelius Hastings to the free throw line.
You can hear Potter's House coach McLaughlin saying, "Keep fighting, White."
Well, they're still right there if they can get a couple of breaks here. That free throw misses. 5:19 to go, 55-49 the lead for Mountain Mission. And the second free throw is good. So Walchuk to inbound it against full court pressure here.
I believe that's the closest the score's been since the first quarter.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Walchuk on the corner. And out of bounds is Diogo Brito as he slipped to the ground. So Potter's House will play it in. McDougal will pick it up. And back to the free throw line, Smoot. Back out front to McDougal. McDougal down the lane. We got a whistle and a foul. It's on Simon Walczak. That's his first foul, and 2 free throws coming up here for McDougal. I'm going to tell you what, this has proven to be a big difference is the amount of free throws that Potter's House is shooting. I mean, they've shot a ton of them.
They need everyone they can get right now.
They are 18 of 23 from the free throw line in this game.
They fought their way back into striking distance.
And bounce pass deflected back, picked up by Walczak, 55-52. 4:45 to go. Walczak down the lane all the way in, has that rejected by Azubuike. Back the other way on the break. Now Potter's House will have to try to regroup. McDougal out front. Down the lane, throws it up, no. Azubuike back up and in. And a timeout to Potter's House, a full timeout. 4:22 left, 55-54, Mountain Mission. Take a break, back with more of this Division I semifinal. In just a moment, you're watching the NACA. (55-54). Mountain Mission with the lead and the ball. 4:10 left in the game. And Walczak called for steps.
You don't see Walczak get many of those calls.
No, he got kind of caught in between and couldn't make up his mind. So Mike McDougal into the front court. From the wing, Azubuike up front, far side to Smoot. Now 3 ball, way off the mark for Hastings. And back to the way comes Mountain Mission, 3:45 left. 3 ball in the corner, no, we got a whistle and a foul down low. Jethro Tsumpa picks up his 3rd foul. And now 2 free throws coming up.
Double bonus?
Yep, 2 free throws here for Bobby McFadden. Should be, at least I have it as 2. Should be 2 free throws. They've had like 15 fouls called on them in this half.
That's what Coach McCaffrey's saying over there.
They have 13 fouls in this half, so it's been double bonus for a while. So McFadden at the line leaves that one short. And it will be Mountain Mission basketball. And it comes to Bender. Pumps it back across for Montague, who will walk it up. 3:30 to go. A 1-point game. Screen on the far side. Back to Tistumpa, and he ran out of room and stepped out of bounds. So now Potter's House will play it in, down 1 with 3:20 left. Hastings, all from the near side. Back up top, Azubuike. And we had a whistle and a push-off on Azubuike. That's Udoka's second foul. And the Mountain Mission to play it in. Montague into the front court here. Trying to work right side. Bender from the baseline. Steps back, dumps it down low, and a little spin move won't go for Baruti. Out on the run, McFadden. He'll hold it up in the front court. And back out front it goes. They spin it around to McDougal down the lane. Lays it up, no. And the rebound tracked down by Montague. And then that's thrown away. So it will be Potter's House basketball. So McDougal into the front court. 2:20 left. A 1-point lead for Mountain Mission. McFadden back out front now to McDougal. That's a step, goes behind the back, step back three, buried it! Triple for Mike McDougal. Boy, what a huge shot that is. 57-55. Potter's House back up by 2, under 2 minutes to go. Up with it is Montague.
You can hear the Potter's House girls team in the stands. That shot definitely brought them to life.
Up with it is Burrito. Man-to-man defense at Potter's House and timeout to Mountain Mission. 1:40 left, 57-55 is the lead for the Potter's House Lions. It is a full timeout to Mountain Mission. We'll take a break, be back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA National Tournament. So Mountain Mission to play it in, trailing by 2 with 1:35 left. Montague with it, kicks it off baseline. Miakowski, Montague back to Miakowski for 3, that's short. Rebound underneath for Brito. Down to 1:15 to go. Montague works back to the top of the key. Throws up a floater off the glass and scores.
We have a tied ball game going into the final minute here.
57 apiece. McDougal into the front court. call out 3 and now looks to the right side. Now we'll swing it back to the far side. Hastings with it. Potter's House being patient here. Down the lane, McFadden hits a hard fadeaway 15-footer, and it's 59-57. And timeout to Mountain Mission. So 59-57 is the lead for Potter's House with 32 seconds left and a full timeout to Mountain Mission. So we'll take another one. We're back here in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. All right, 32 seconds left in this one. 59-57, Potter's House leads. This is for a berth in the Division I championship tomorrow night. Inbound comes back to Montague. And so bring it up over the timeline here. Man-to-man defense for Potter's House. Montague holds on the 18 seconds. Screen up top. Gives it off. 3-ball for Miakowski is good. Triple for Miakowski. And we have a timeout to Potter's House. So 60-59.
Welcome to Division I basketball at NACA Sports. Wow.
Well, it's the 4th-3 of the afternoon for Miakowski. And just like that, it's 60-59, the lead for Mountain Mission. So Potter's House will have one last shot at it here to get the win. 10.7 seconds left. We'll see what they come up with. Well, they got a little pick and roll out front. Montague had the ball out near the half-court stripe, got a screen from Jacob Miakowski. And just a little pick and roll. Montague went toward the middle. Miakowski stayed back, and he just flipped the ball back to him. And Jacob buries a long 3, and just like that, Mountain Mission up by 1. Now, Potter's House has to go full court with 10 seconds left, down 1 here in the 4th. Then it comes to Hastings, working up against full court pressure. Hastings up the right side, 5 seconds left, 4, lost it going up. And 3 seconds, and that'll do it. Mountain Mission's going to hang on as Cordarius Hastings couldn't quite get to the hoop. And 60-59 is the win for Mountain Mission. And they will advance to the Division I championship game. Boy, what a battle here in the semifinals between Mountain Mission and Potter's House. I'll give you the final scoring totals here. First of all, for Potter's House, 1 point for Jared Jones. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Bobby McFadden with 4 points. He was 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Cordarius Hastings with 2 points. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Raquel Smoot with 5 points, 1 of 1 from the stripe. 19 points for Udoka Azubuki. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 24 points for Mike McDougall. Mike had 3 3-point field goals. He was 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Potter's House, 3 of 11 from 3-point range. For Mountain Mission, Masik Bender with 8 points. Diogo Brito had 5, including 1 3-pointer. 15 points for Keyshawn Montague, including 3 3-point field goals. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 9 for Simon Walczak. He was 1 of 2 from the line. 14 points for Jacob Miakowski, including 4 3-pointers. Harold Baruti finished with 5 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Jethro Teshumpa with 2 points, and Florent Thamba with 2 points as well. Mountain Mission finished 8 of 20 from three-point range, and they win it 60-59 to advance to Division I championship. So we'll take a break. I don't think there's another game for you until 8 o'clock tonight, because I think that 4 o'clock girls game has been wiped due to the fact that they will actually end up playing in the championship tomorrow, so they're not going to play back-to-back here. So we'll get a couple more games for you tonight, including the other Division I boys semifinal.
Which is going to be The Rock and Hamilton Heights. So that is going to be the winner of that game will determine who plays Mountain Mission, who just won a berth to the championship game. So it's going to be Hamilton Heights and The Rock tonight at 9:30. But I believe we're going to have an 8 p.m. game.
We are, and that's a girls' Division I game between National and Carolina Prep.
Oh, that should be another good game.
So National and Carolina Prep at 8 o'clock tonight, and then the guys' Division I semifinal at 9:30. There is no girls' game that has been officially canceled for 4 o'clock because they are going to play tomorrow. So that's going to wrap it up for the day portion of our schedule. We'll see you back here at 8 o'clock. We hope you enjoyed the coverage today, and especially that good game that you just saw. We're back with you tonight at 8 o'clock. You've been watching the NACA National Tournament.